Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome to Q&A with a competitive eater. I'm Furious Pete, and yes, I am a competitive eater. In these episodes, I answer questions that you guys asked me in the previous episode. Questions that got liked the most, I answer in this Q&A. Before I get started, I got a little favor to ask you guys. Nominations have started for the Shorty Awards. There's a few categories that I could potentially do well in. I mean, I'm not a heavy hitter or anything like that, but there's still some kind of a chance for me to do well in some of these categories. So why not give it a go? I'm going to include a link to the Shorty Awards in the description below. If you guys can vote for me, that'd be amazing. There's a few categories that I could potentially do well in. I'm kind of thinking that the two categories, if you're going to vote for me, is going to be for food or possibly non-human. If you guys can vote for me, that's great. If not, well then, I tried. Alright, let's get right into this week's Q&A. What are some of your favorite best reactions your fans have ever done when they met you in an eating contest in public? I'd have to say one of my favorite reactions of all time was in California this past year. It was at the Derby Deli hot dog eating contest, and there was a bunch of younger girls that are just huge fans, and they made big signs with Furious Pete and everything, and I don't know, it just really touched my heart. I thought that was just absolutely amazing. That moment was definitely one of my favorite reactions or fan reactions in an eating contest. If someone gave you $1 billion, would you eat another human? Would it be considered murder if I ate him? I mean, it all depends on the legal aspects. What good is $1 billion if I go to jail for the rest of my life? Now, if this human was legally, allowed to be consumed, well then, yeah, potentially I probably would. Like I said, $1 billion is a lot of money, and I would probably do anything for it, except for kill someone. In which case, eating a human would be killing someone. Unless this human was supposed to be dead and executed and all that. So maybe instead of the lethal injection and, stuff like that, I will start eating humans. I like turtles. Do you? Yes, I like turtles. Do these Q&A sessions make you lose respect for your subscribers? No, not at all. I mean, some of the questions that I get are obviously stupid. No offense to anyone, you know what? Sometimes you just want to know something. Everyone's different in this world. Everyone has different questions. These Q&A sessions have taught me that I really do have a variety of subscribers and a variety of tastes for subscribers, which is cool, The more the merrier, the bigger the variety, the better. Do you enjoy eating your girlfriend out? I would have to say it is one of my favorite hobbies of all time. No joke. Once you get really in there and... yeah. How many pieces of gum can you chew at once? Well, there's a lot of factors that go into something like this. I mean, I got some gum here, I got some React sticks here, so I mean, there's a lot of these pieces that I could put in my mouth, but I mean, there's sometimes pieces that are, just a quarter of this size, so I could do a lot more of those. It's really hard to say. Maybe I'll do it for a video one day, see if I can stick 100 pieces of gum in my mouth or more or something like that. Do one of those chubby bunny stunts, except with gum. Let's give it a go one day, huh? How many Chipotle burritos can you eat in half an hour? I'll be honest, I've never had a Chipotle burrito. They're not really popular up here. I know that we have a few joints up here, but we have other burrito joints, which I think make bigger burritos and better burritos. But I've never really had one, so I can't really tell you. I've had this question actually quite a bit, do a Chipotle burrito stunt and all this stuff. I think I will, just because people have been asking me, so I honestly don't know the answer to this, but there's only one way to find out, right? Do you ever get nervous when you're eating and the whole restaurant is watching you? And if so, what do you do to manage it? I would say I got a lot more nervous at the start of my competitive eating career, and when I started doing all this. You kind of just... you become more comfortable over time, you're always going to be nervous regardless because you don't want to disappoint the crowd or anything like that. So, I mean, there's always a sense of being nervous, but I think I've just become more comfortable in front of people and showcasing my talent in front of people and all that. I mean, it just takes time to be comfortable with anything, you know, any sport, any activity, any hobby, anything that you do, you just become more comfortable in time, with time as you do it. So same thing goes with challenges. So basically I've learned to deal with it. Can we have a Q&A with your girlfriend? I don't see why not. I will ask her if she will do a Q&A session. I'm not sure if you guys want a sole Q&A session with her and just her. If that is the case, please answer in the comment box below. If that is the case, then in the next episode, I will get questions from you guys that you guys want to ask her solely, and we will go from there. How does that sound, guys? Can we see your girlfriend naked? Fuck no. That is for me to drool over and fap with and do stuff to, and that is it. My girlfriend is not an object. She is only an object to me. What's your favorite porn site? Paid one, probably Brazzers. Free one, probably UJizz, RedTube, something like that. How much money you make from all this eating business? I'm not a thumbs up whore, but thumbs up. I guess you really are a thumbs up whore, huh? Basically, I make enough just to get by right now. Eating business isn't good money. Unless you really create a huge business out of it. All I really do is a few TV shows which aren't high paying. They're just enough to get by pretty much. But what I'm doing with it is just, I'm taking advantage of it for as long as I can just to travel around the world. My dream has always been to travel around the world, and that's exactly what I'm doing with my job right now. I know that I can't do this forever, so I'm milking this for a few more years kind of thing, and then move on to other possible ventures or fall back on my engineering degree. So I know it doesn't really tell you a certain amount, but like I said, just enough to get by. Is it true that you have no gag reflex? If you'll answer yes, you should be able to swallow an entire banana in one piece. Got it? Apparently I have no gag reflex. Can I do a whole banana? Maybe. Man, this is YouTube, not YouPorn. Let's get that straight. Everyone wants me to do all these things with weird objects. How much money do you make from YouTube? Honestly, I barely make anything. I do these videos for work purposes, for promotional purposes, to get my name out there, to keep doing things, to have fun with it. I'm not like Epic Mealtime, like Sexy Phil, like Ray William Johnson, who makes like 50 grand a day off YouTube now. I'm not anywhere near that. Unless you're having millions of views a day, you're not really making good money on YouTube. That's just the way it is. I do it for my own purposes. I do it for fans. I do it for, you know, getting the videos into possible TV shows, in which case I can get onto a show with that and then possibly make money off that show. YouTube in general, it's not that great money. Do you piss in the shower? I have. I don't regularly. Especially not at home, never. It's like, if it's in a hotel room, more than likely. Why not? You're paying for it. Screw off. I don't care if you think I'm filthy. How tall are you and how much do you weigh? I am 6'2", and last time I weighed myself, I was 229 pounds. So that is 4 kilos? Something like that. How often do you blaze on the herb? Whenever I can. Do you find black girls attractive? Thumbs up, bitches. Yeah, I find some black girls attractive. They're not necessarily my cup of tea, but I find some black girls attractive, definitely. But like I said, they're not my cup of tea. And that is it for this episode of Q&A with a competitive eater. Remember guys, if you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, please do so in the comment box below. Questions that you like the most, I answer in the next episode. Once again, please vote for me for the Shorty Awards. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my vlog channel where all the action happens. Furious Talks, the link right there. We'll catch you guys later. Remember, stay sexy, stay hungry, and get laid. God!